Demon Emperor. To the students of Karakazaka High, it was a name to be feared. The name of an egomaniacal despot with the godlike powers to treat each and every one of them like a child's toy. However, I knew the truth. Behind all that bluster, all that insidious cackling and overblown theatrics, was a scared child lashing out at a world he felt had wronged him. And it sickened me to think the hell I had been put through had all been some childish fit of rage. That it all boiled down to some idiot thinking that he was the only one suffering in a world full of it. I needed retribution. Some way to pay back that punk-ass emperor for everything he did to me. Fortunately, I happened to come across a person who was seeking that exact same goal. Akira Miyamoto, a boy I had actually never met before. Even with all the colorful characters at our school, he was something of an enigma. I had heard whispers of some delinquent that frequently skipped class, but I never thought I'd actually meet him, much less end up working alongside him. Still, he and my goals were aligned, so for better or worse, we were stuck together. So, should we head for the gym? What? Why the heck would we do that? Well, because that's where the ring is, and we're gonna need the ring if we want to get out of the school, right? Ring to get out of the school? Who the hell did you hear this from? Well, I guess technically I heard it from the Demon Emperor, but... Really? You're trusting his word? Listen up, Stripe. The first thing you gotta learn is you can't trust a damn thing that prick has to say. Well, yeah, I know that, but what else are we supposed to do? It's not like there's another way out of the school, is there? There might be, but we gotta get ready for it first. Follow me for a sec. Unsure what Akira was talking about, I followed along and we did a quick lap around the school, picking up supplies, fighting off a few low-level demons, and of course picking up my snazzy comp. With that out of the way, and us as fully prepared as we'll ever be for whatever lies ahead, we headed off to the first floor and his supposed means of escape, which was the janitor's closet. Inside, we found, unsurprisingly, the janitor, an old bald guy that always looked out of place in modern Tokyo. Apparently, he and Akira were acquaintances of sorts, as when we entered, the janitor was all smiles, saying something about wanting Akira to become his boxing champion in the underground ring. Wonder if he'd be called Hawk in this too. Regardless, Akira rather unceremoniously brushed him off and told Mr. Okamoto to open it up. Following his command, the janitor moved to the back of the room, shoved a bookshelf to the side, and revealed a manhole cover. Apparently, this was an old tunnel Akira had used multiple times to cut class. Basically, nobody in the school knows about it except for him and the janitor, so it was the perfect escape route for us. Without missing a beat, Akira pulled it open, descended down the ladder, and I quickly followed suit. The tunnel was pitch black and deathly quiet. I doubt it just led to the same old Tokyo it always had. Still, it was the only way we could go, the only untrodden path that wasn't blocked by the Demon Emperor. Step by step, we inched forward in the inky blackness. The only sensation we had was the sound of our breathing and the feel of the ground beneath our feet. Until suddenly, that disappeared too. What is with these games and goddamn pitfalls? Where the hell are we anyway? Well, if I had to make a guess, this looks like a prison cell, doesn't it? What? I mean, just look at that gate. What else could it be? As the two of us tried to size up the situation we found ourselves in, I suddenly felt a sensation that made my blood run cold. A presence that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end. A presence that felt very familiar.
Well, now isn't this a surprise?
Hazama.
When I felt something had arrived in my tower, I assumed a couple of rats had found their way in. How disappointing to find out it was an even bigger vermin.
Let us the hell out of here, Hazama.
Oh my, if it isn't the infamous Akira, and, yes, I believe your name was Stripe, wasn't it? What an intriguing pairing. I can't begin to fathom how you lot managed to make your way here.
We're not playing your game anymore, Demon Emperor. That's right. Screw your shit-ass rules. We're carving our own path out of here.
Oh my, there seems to have been a grave misunderstanding here. You two don't seem to realize just how deep a grave you've dug yourselves.
What the heck are you talking about?
This place, this entity, is nothing like the school, or the Expanse for that matter. This is my domain. I have complete authority here. Everything that is or will be bends to my word here. I am the law. I am the justice. The everything here.
Enough of this crap. I'm taking you down here and now, Hazma, you little fuck. Ah, Akira! Wait, what did you...
I gave them a chance and instead they come crawling here, as if they could ever truly defy me. Alas, it looks like even a fraction of my power was too much for them. Whatever. If they're dead, their corpses can rot here for eternity. And if they did somehow survive, well, they can sit here and stew in their own fear.
So we meet again, Trevor. You seem to have a knack for finding yourself in the most compromising of predicaments. Regardless, as before, the law of the land still exists even in this realm. Would you fall here, many demons shall seek you out to grant you their power. It is a power you will undoubtedly need to survive here. However, whatever you do, make sure you do not grow overly dependent on it. And above all else, remember this. Everything that happens to you from now on was your choice. It's your duty to see it through to the end. Farewell, traveler.
Oh god, I am never going to get used to that. Oh, everything hurts. Everything hurts. What happened again? We fell down the hole, and then the Demon Emperor killed us. And wait, Akira, did Akira get a guardian as well?
Oh, so you're awake too. Good. Not many humans could survive the Demon Emperor's might, even at a fraction of its power.
Thanks? I get... wait, no, what the hell are you? Are you a guardian? I've never heard a guardian talk before.
I am no guardian, but I have my reasons for helping this boy. My name is Amon. I formed a contract with the Demon Emperor to help him gain control of this tower.
Tower? Wait, I think the Demon Emperor did mention that this was a tower, but...
Yes, this place is known as the Tower of Confinement. It is a wild, dangerous place that many powerful demons call home. But should you conquer it and claim it as your own, incredible power will be granted to you.
Hang on a minute, let me just get this straight. So what you're basically saying is the Demon Emperor is as powerful as he is because he conquered this tower?
Yes, and I helped him do it.
Well, why would you help him? I've seen what he looked like before he got these powers. He was a total fucking pushover.
Signing pacts with humans is just how I live, child. I get some life essence, maybe some valuables, and a supply of that sweet magnetites. And in return, I hope some lost soul achieve their wish. However, I didn't account for everything this time. After me and my compatriots allowed the Demon Emperor to achieve the ultimate power, he must have realized how truly terrifying I was. Scared of what might happen if I turned against him, he managed to catch me unawares and strip me from my body.
Sounds like you've had a rough time of it too.
So now this ghostly form is all I have left. What remains of my power has been taken and divvied up amongst the Demon Emperor's most faithful minions, while I fester away in the depths of this tower.
Huh.
But that is where he comes in. As I wandered these lonely halls, I heard a voice cry out, in anguish, in rage, a voice seeking the same vengeance I was. This boy and I, we share the same goal, the same ideal. And soon, we shall share even more than that.
Oh god, I feel like 1,000 bricks just dropped on me. Wait, what the?
Who are you? Me? Akira, is everything alright?
Yes, I am Akira, but I'm also Amon. So that's what happened when I was passed out.
So, you're looking, different, to say the least. This might be a little insensitive, but are you still Akira?
That's a difficult question to answer. I am Akira, and yet I'm not. I'm more than he was. I am Akira and Amon. Everything that was them is now me. Well, Stripe, I know that you're probably really confused right now, but I know that this is...
No, I think I get it.
What?
Well, there's a lot of media, art, and culture out there that tackles the idea of two people becoming one. Anything from Devilman all the way back to various Hindu myths. So while I might not know exactly what you're going through, I kind of get the basic gist of it at least. What?
Sorry, I wasn't expecting you to be so on board with this.
Well, anyways, now that you're back up and running, what do we do now?
Well, first we get out of this damn cell. Then, after that... I think we use this newfound power to help teach that brat a thing or two about regrets.
And so the two of us ventured into the dungeon known as the Tower of Confinement. Amon had wandered these halls for quite some time, so while we walked, Akira filled me in on how things were going to go down. Apparently, the tower was separated into several sections known as nomos. Each nomos had its own distinct layout, as well as its own rulers, each appointed by the Demon Emperor himself. The one we were currently on was the lowest of the, nomoses. Sounds weird in plural. Anyways, it's known as the Earth Nomos. Here lived mostly prisoners of the Demon Emperor, as well as a few demons that were far too weak to venture into the higher floors. Apparently this place is kind of part of the Expanse, but also separate from it. It's kind of its own entity. That being said, demons and Expanse residents seem to be able to venture to and from it fairly freely. As interesting as the explanation was, it basically meant that we had a whole lot of towers standing between us and our true goal, the Demon Emperor. However, before we truly began to set off, Akira offered a suggestion. Apparently, a few former comrades of Amon are being held prisoner within this Earth Nomos as well. So, as we explored, Akira suggested it might be a good idea to rescue them and try to recruit them to our cause. I'm not really sure how willing some high-ranking demons might be to helping us out, but, I guess it couldn't hurt to try. So, through the Earth Nomos we went. Like any dungeon worth its weight, it was confusingly laid out, long as heck, and chock full to the brim with violent, bloodthirsty demons. That being said, there were a number of much more hospitable Expanse residents dotting the various floors, offering a number of things from advice to healing and even a few merchants. Man, I have got to wonder how some of these demon stores manage to attract customers with the locations they have. Regardless, as we climbed higher, we eventually came across a room not much unlike the room we had originally found ourselves in. A room that was clearly a prison cell. Perhaps we would find one of Amon's supposed allies here. However, as we searched the room, all we found were jars. Lots and lots of identical jars. What the hell is with this place? Did we, stumble upon the Demon Emperor's storage closet or something?
I don't know. These jars seem a little odd. Here, let me try something here. Yeah! Yeah, finally free from that damn pot! Oh, when I get my hands on that Demon Emperor, I swear I'm gonna kick his ass!
So, is this one of the friends you're looking for?
Yeah, that's Sebek. He's a bit of a loudmouth, but he'll be useful to have on our side. Here, let me handle this, alright? Wait a minute, who the heck are you guys? Why did two humans let me out of that pot? You must be working for the Demon Emperor! Come to try to finish old Sebek off, huh? Sebek, you're just as much of a fucking idiot as I remember. Why would someone working for the Demon Emperor let you out when you were already completely trapped? Idiot! I resent that you, Actually, why the heck are you acting so familiar, huh? I've never met a, Can't you recognize me, Sebek? I might have changed a bit since last we met, but surely you can recognize that behind this form, I am still the one and only Amon. Amon! The one and only. Oh, that's a good one, bud. Oh, you had me going there for a second. Oh, come
come on, you gotta be yanking my chain, bud. I know Amon better than just about anyone. Well, maybe not Hathor, but still, I know damn well Amon ain't some half-human, half-demon brat.
It's true, Sebek. The Demon Emperor stripped me of my powers and left me for dead. But the soul of Amon will never die. By fusing with this human, I've gained the means to have my revenge against that pathetic wretch. Join me. I know that same ruthless desire rests in your heart as well.
Yeah, well, you certainly talk like him, but I know one way you could prove it to me. Amon always was the most powerful of our group. Tell you what, I'm just gonna kill you right here, right now, and if you can stop me, then maybe you are, Amon.
You're always real quick to start a fight. Very well, but be warned. I may not have my full power back, but I will not go easy on you.
I was just about to say the same thing.
So long, human brats!
Okay, no, we are not doing this. I am putting a stop to this right now.
What?
What the?
Stripe, what the hell are you doing? I told you I was gonna handle this.
No. I can already see the writing on the wall here. If you two go at it, you're not gonna be able to control yourselves, and someone's gonna fucking die, and then we're not gonna have enough power to fight the Demon Emperor.
Now you listen here, girlie. No one steps between Sebek and a fight.
You listen to me, you walking, talking handbag. We have wasted enough time in this damn tower, and we need to get to the top and deal with the Demon Emperor already. We are not gonna waste it here fighting you in a petty little squabble. So, I'm giving you two options. Either you form a contract with me and join our party, or we're shoving you in that jar again.
Oh man, you humans are a riot!
Not bad, kid, not bad. I actually was a little intimidated there. What the hell? Maybe you really are, Amon, and maybe you ain't. Don't matter too much anyway. If you're looking to take down that Demon Emperor, then I'd say our goals are pretty much aligned. Wait, then does that mean that you...
Yeah, the name's Avatar Sebek. Me eat you whole.
And so the three of us continued our journey up the Nomos of Earth. With Sebek on our team, the journey got substantially easier, as we were able to mow through wave after wave of lower-level demons. It seems like there are two more of Amon's compatriots being held down here somewhere, so we made it our priority to find them first. And well, it wasn't too long before we came across the next prison.
Oh my god, you feel that presence? That's gotta be Hathor. Come on, we'll have her out of there in no time.
Hold it, Sebek. Now might not be the best time if you catch my drift.
What the heck are you talking about? Crap, it's that time of the month, ain't it?
Yeah, she'll be impossible to talk with if we go in now. Are you guys seriously making a comment about what I think you are? No, it's not what you think, Stripe. You see, Hathor is particularly sensitive to the moon cycle. When the moon's full, she literally changes form and turns into a ravenous, bloodthirsty monster.
She's a damn nightmare to deal with in that state.
Okay. So what do we do then? Nothing, really. We just gotta sit back and wait for a new moon.
5 minutes later.
Hathor, it's been ages. How's it going, girl?
Sebek, and wait, is that you, Amon?
How's it going, Hathor? Surprised you could recognize me.
There's no way I could mistake that presence, even in a form like that. I had thought that the Demon Emperor had killed you, though.
You should know already. There's nothing that could truly kill me.
Hey, aren't you forgetting to throw a little affection someone else's way? I was in a pretty heroin situation too, you know. Sebek, you were stuck in a jar. I hardly needed to worry about you. Anyways, who is this third person with you?
Hello.
Right, this here is the human Stripe. She, along with the boy I am now bonded with, Akira, are seeking the same goal as we. Payback for that Demon Emperor. Well, would you be interested in joining our cause?
Then of course I will.
Oh, that's great. I thought for sure you'd have some, trial or make us pass some test of strength or something.
Well, if Amon is ready to vouch for you, then I'd be more than happy to help.
Huh. Well, thank you very much.
Very well, then I shall form a contract with you. My name is Megami Hathor. I am in your care.
And just like that, our party gained another member, leaving one last demon for us to find. So we climbed further up the tower in search of them. At this point, we had made it through a considerable number of floors, and yet we were still within the first Nomos. Considering there's supposed to be more than a couple of these Nomos comprising this tower, this might be a long journey. Still, we can't dwell on that. Best to stay focused on what's directly ahead of us. We traveled further and further, meeting more and more demons, residents, and even passing a statue of the Demon Emperor. Fortunately, this one didn't come to life and start talking to us, but we did make sure to deface it with a little mustache before leaving. Eventually, we finally found the last prison room, and were able to meet the demon that would hopefully become our ally.
There he is.
That's Thoth.
It's actually a bit of a blessing we found him last.
Oh, why's that?
Let's just say that even before all this mess, he was always a pretty paranoid guy. If we didn't have Sebek and Hathor here to back us up, I doubt I'd ever be able to convince him of who I really am.
Humans? What are humans doing here? Trying to defeat Thoth once and for all, huh? Well, we'll see about that.
Thoth, for the love of God, it's me, Amon. Can't you recognize me?
Ha! You may have the stink of Amon on you, but I can tell. You aren't him. Amon's not some scrawny flesh creature like you.
He's telling the truth, Thoth. Surely you can sense it.
Yeah, come on, Thoth. We're getting the old band back together, and we're gonna go kick the Demon Emperor's ass.
Hathor? Sebek? Well, if the both of you are here, then maybe, No! What about that human?
Me?
I've never met them before. What if this imposter has fooled both of you? I can't trust a human after what the Demon Emperor did to us.
Thoth, I know that you always err on the side of caution, but you have to believe me that...
No! Humans can't be trusted one bit. They are conniving, always looking to stab you in the back. Leave this cell at once and don't come back.
Well, looks like old Monkey Brains has finally lost it. What do we do now, Amon?
It's unfortunate, but I guess we'll have to go on without him. Damn. His power would have been useful.
Actually, could I try something? Hello,
You, the unknown human. I knew you couldn't be trusted. You wish to attack me alone, huh? I warn you, though, I'm more powerful than...
No, wait. Thoth, look, trust me. I get it. I've never met you before, so obviously, it makes sense. You need to keep yourself safe and not trust anyone.
That's right. Yes, that's right. So, if you get that, then why don't you...
But, if you stay here forever, then nothing is ever going to happen to you, and nothing is all you'll ever be. You'll be trapped for eternity, alone, with nothing to do. Is that really what you want?
Well, I mean...
So, tell you what, while I'm certainly newer to this land than any of you, I think I've gotten a bit of an idea how things work around here. So, with that in mind, how would you feel about entering a negotiation with me?
Negotiation? You wish to bargain?
Yeah, seems like most demons around here are after something or other, and are willing to form contracts in exchange. I'll make an effort to offer you whatever I have available, and if I'm able to meet your needs, you'll join us. If not, you're free to stay here, and we'll leave with no fuss, but I get the feeling that I've got what you're looking for.
You're a cocky one, aren't you?
I've collected some pretty valuable things through this Nomos so far.
Oh, well, very well. But know that I have the highest of tastes, human. I doubt very much you'll be able to meet my demands. Okay, let's get started. First, I demand a life stone. Yes, good, but it's far from enough. I demand a life stone. You've fallen right into my trap. I require a life stone. Very impressive. You do pack some valuable things. But you've met your match now. I demand exactly 97 Maka. Drat, you caught me, but I'm not just gonna join you just like that. You need to give me something. By which I mean a life stone! This is where I finally topple you! I demand 2 life stones! Okay, cool, I'll join ya. The name's Deity Thoth. Nice to meet you, sonny.
You're supposed to be the god of wisdom, Thoth.
What? I haven't done to eat this many life stones in forever.
Woo! We got the gang back together!
Wow, I can't believe you managed to win over Thoth so easily. What is with you demons and life stones anyway? Actually, speaking as someone who's half demonic, they are pretty damn good, Stripe. And just like that, we had a full party of powerful demons. Thankfully, it also seems like we're reaching the end of the Earth Nomos, as we eventually came across a massive locked door standing in the center of one of the higher floors. We did a bit of rooting around and were eventually able to find a blue key that would presumably open the way for us. Sure enough, it did, and we were finally able to escape this goddamn...
Who dares open these doors without my permission? The Demon Emperor's decree they remain closed.
Posha, you sniveling wretch! I see you're still busy licking the Demon Emperor's boots!
What's the matter, Bone Breath? You look like you've seen Lucifer himself.
You three! How dare you escape from your cells?
This is to be our only warning, Aposha. If you don't get out of our way, we'll make you do it ourselves.
You fools! I have the Demon Emperor's blessing! Even with your 3 powers combined, there's no way you could ever hope to best me! I'll make sure whatever remains of you is returned to your cells! Now die! What? How? You 3 weren't this powerful before! Without that damn leader of yours, you should be completely worthless!
Keep going on and on about the 3 of them. But I think you're forgetting about someone.
What, you? You're just a pathetic human, what could you... Wait, no, you... That presence... No, it couldn't be!
How's it going, Aposha? Long time no see. Now, you tell your little master this. Tell him the great Amon will regain his powers, and when he does, his little reign will come to a swift end at my hands!
The Demon Emperor will not stand for this! You'll regret fighting against him, Amon, just you wait!
Oh man, that felt satisfying. Old Aposha didn't know what hit him.
It does feel good having the old crew together.
Considering you're just a human, you were quite impressive out there as well, Stripe.
Thanks. But Akira, do you think it was a good idea to let that guy go? Isn't he just gonna tell the Demon Emperor about us?
Aposha was only the first of the Demon Emperor's main minions, and he has a lot at his disposal. But I plan to use that fact against him. The Demon Emperor is an arrogant prick. He's not gonna sully his own hands dealing with us. He's gonna send his various minions first. And that's exactly what we want to happen.
And so we pushed past the final door that the demon Aposha had been guarding, only to find a gate leading into a mysterious door. As we went through them, a very noticeable change became apparent. The walls and floors were a different color, more powerful demons were patrolling the hallways, and the whole air surrounding the place had changed. We had finally reached a new Nomos, this one called, the first Nomos. Oh god, that just means everything leading up to now has just been the prologue. Still, we were making progress, so the 5 of us set off into the new Nomos, only to find the return of Dark Rooms. Hooray, we get to see that even earlier in this route. To make matters worse, our equipment was starting to become dangerously outdated. We managed to scrounge a couple basic firearms and protective gear from the shops in the Earth Nomos, but against the more powerful demons of the first Nomos, they were starting to feel lacking. And it didn't seem like that was about to change anytime soon. Eventually, we came across a lone Expanse resident, the first we'd seen since the Nomos of Earth, who explained to us that there was an actual full-blown town residing in this Nomos, full of everything you could need, from shops, a cathedral, and even a casino. But, unfortunately, it was all currently out of commission due to a powerful demon putting everyone in the town into a cursed sleep.
Cursed sleep? God damn it, it has to be Bushiasta, doesn't it?
Bushiasta?
She's one of the Demon Emperor's more intimidating minions. They're gonna have to face her eventually, so there's no use complaining about it.
Maybe so, but that doesn't mean that I have to be happy about this.
Is she really that tough?
Well, she's,
Let's just say it would be best not to underestimate her.
Scratching my head at their odd description, we continued on our path. Eventually, we did arrive in the town the resident had mentioned, and sure enough, it was completely empty. This, of course, meant there were no shops to barter with, no way to resupply, and no goddamn casino! Thankfully, the healing spring's still here, I guess. Regardless, we still had Thoth, Sebek, and Hathor, who had no need for equipment, so we'd probably be relying on them pretty heavily. We pushed past the ghost town and into the deepest reaches of the first Nomos. Everywhere we went looked the same. Bleak hallways, blind turns, and the occasional pitch-black room. It was a maze, to say the least. Still, the farther we got, the more menacing the atmosphere seemed to become. It was clear that we were approaching something.
Well, if it isn't Monty Amon's flying circus, complete with animal freak shows and bearded ladies.
Who are you calling a circus, you old hag?
Killing you has been a long time coming, Bushyasta.
Don't let a couple immature taunts throw you off, morons.
My, the ringmaster himself shows his face. I thought when I watched the Demon Emperor drain the life from your body, that was the last I'd ever see of you, Amon.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Bushyasta. Give us the key to the next Nomos, or we'll kill you.
You really think you can stand up to the Demon Emperor? Look at what you've become, Amon. You're in no position to make demands of me. In fact, you should be begging at my feet. Take this!
Ah, damn it, here come her curses!
What the hell? Our attacks don't do anything!
That's the point, my dear child. I've withered you all down to such an insignificant degree that you'll never be able to break through me. Now, I shall finish you at my leisure! Die!
That actually really didn't hurt. Oh, this is what I was worried about. She's a formidable opponent, but it's not because she's strong.
Her curses are just so annoyingly persistent that the entire fight is just gonna become one long endurance match.
I warn you, we should not underestimate her.
One eternity later.
Oh my god, that took so fucking long. Oh, even with Amon's memories, I wasn't prepared for a fight that fucking boring. Regardless, finally, we had the key. What's more, with Bushyasta gone, the residents from the nearby town were freed from their enchanted sleep, and we were finally able to resupply. After a relaxing rest in the healing spring and a not-so-short layover at the local casino, our fully healed and kitted out party set off for the next Nomos. There was only a short walk between the town and the gate, and when we arrived, we were finally greeted with... No, not that music again! Not again! No! Ah! Only to find the second Nomos awaiting us. Compared to the last one, this one had a whole new feel. The first Nomos felt dry and barren, like an abandoned desert tomb or something. This one felt colder, still tomb-like, but more damp and humid. And of course, it became quickly apparent that the demons had once again gained a level up in power. We moved forward hesitantly, not sure what was waiting for us. After passing through a number of hallways and going through the usual routine of battling high-level demons and encountering the odd vendor, we eventually arrived at another pitch-black hallway.
God damn it, why is so much of this godforsaken tower pitch black? Annoys the crap out of me.
We'll have to move slowly. There's no telling what might jump out of us in this darkness.
Oh, you don't need to worry. There's nothing hiding in here.
Who the hell are you?
Why, I am sorry for startling you. You can call me Belle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Right. So, we're just looking to make it through, so do you mind if we just, sneak past you there?
If you try to pass this hall as you are now, you'll only get lost.
Oh, but I could guide you down it if you wish.
Could you just give us a second, guys, what the hell? Is she one of the Demon Emperor's minions too?
No, I don't think so.
We've certainly never met someone like her before.
And I doubt that pompous oaf of an emperor would hire new help.
If you are worried that I am working for someone else, I can assure you that I answer only to myself.
Stop doing that!
My mistake. I shall leave you to your private discussion then.
How does she sneak up on us like that?
Well, even if she isn't working for the Demon Emperor, can we really trust her to guide us? She kinda creeps me out.
I don't trust her. We should go back and look for another way.
But this is the most direct route to the next Nomos. If we avoided this dark hallway, we'd have to go back down several floors and back up a different stairwell. It would take hours.
Hathor's right. We have to take our chances with this one.
At the very least, I'm pretty sure she's telling the truth when she says she has no allegiance to the Demon Emperor. And if worse comes to worse, we can just beat the crap out of her. Alright, fine then. Guide us through the darkness, please.
Hooray! I'm always happy to help new visitors. Come along now. Take my hand and I'll lead you through. Now just close your eyes. And there, we're on the other side.
What? Already? How?
By the way, I gave your friend a little makeover free of charge. Just a little courtesy gift for talking with me. So long, new friends.
What the hell was that?
Well, we are undoubtedly on the other side, so...
Maybe she wasn't so bad after all.
But, what exactly did she mean by that makeover comment?
I don't know. You guys don't look any different. Did she do something to me, Akira? Or, wait, where the heck is Akira? I don't, It seems the entity Bell had transformed Akira into a fly. After the initial scare, though, it was clear that it was little more than a curse. Something that hopefully a decent healing spring would be able to fix. I've been a bat before, it's not that weird. So we continued on our way, vowing to never cross paths with that witch, or whatever she was, ever again. However, this little stunt of Belle's turned out to be something of a blessing in disguise. As we traveled deeper into the Nomos, we started to notice that Akira wasn't the only fly inhabiting this place. In fact, the entire Nomos was practically crawling with the damn things. This is where the blessing came in though, because, being a fly himself, Akira was able to actually understand what the flies were saying. Due to that, he managed to pick up a particularly useful piece of information. He was able to discern the exact correct path to reach the demon running this Nomos, which was really helpful because this Nomos was only getting more confusing the higher we went. After finally finding a healing spring to return Akira to his usual self, we followed the path the flies had mapped out, and sure enough, eventually, arrived at the lair of the Nomos' ruler.
Well, look who's come crawling into my lair.
I should have guessed from all those flies it would be you, Droge.
It's been a long time, Amon. Sebek Thaw, A4. Unfortunately, the Demon Emperor ordered me to kill you lot. But that's just so boring. What do you say we do something a little more exciting before we get to the boring stuff?
Oh, well, I'm down for a little, Ow! What? I was stuck in a jar, okay? I needed to just relieve a little... Ow!
Oh, hey Thor, you always were a drag. What about you, Amon? How about I give that new body of yours a little test run?
Give up the act, Droge. The only thing we care about is that key, and we're more than happy to kill you to get it.
Always so uptight. Well then, what about you, new face? I swing both ways and I can rock your new world.
Yeah, I'm in high school, so this is like really weird.
Oh, come on now. Age is only a number.
We're fucking killing her.
6.5.
Right, so we're leaving and never talking about this fucking Nomos again. Agreed?
Yep, you said it.
Oh, you better believe
just
it.
get me out of here already.
With Droge defeated, we acquired the key for the next Nomos and continued on our way. Just like before, it wasn't long before the next door and gate revealed themselves and we were free to enter the third Nomos. As we eyed our surroundings and got a view of the rusty, somewhat industrial hallway, Akira suddenly stopped short. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing, I think.
Are you sensing that presence as well, Amon?
Yeah, I don't really know what it is, but it doesn't sit right with me for some reason. I've got a bad feeling about this place.
With Akira's cryptic warning, we began our investigation into the third Nomos. At the very least, unlike the previous two floors, there were no pitch black sections to obstruct our path. However, that did not mean the going was easy. Rather than the usual long hallways dotted with the odd side room, this floor was almost exclusively small, tight rooms leading from one to the other. It made the whole Nomos feel constrained. Claustrophobic even. And of course, it goes without saying the demons were stronger than ever before. After what felt like hours trekking through the same rusty landscape, we suddenly arrived at a new floor and found a, town? Honestly, it's so small it'd almost be more accurate to call it a camp. Regardless, there were a few Expanse residents holed up here, meaning we could once again resupply and gather info. Fortunately, we were able to track down an individual who was willing to barter for information with us. The resident informed us that the leader of this Nomos was a demon known as Mammon, who apparently Amon and the rest knew personally. However, the surprising part was that Mammon had recently been gifted a new power from the Demon Emperor. A power that used to belong to Amon.
So it's just that pipsqueak Mammon that's ruling this Nomos? We're basically home free then.
Don't be so sure about that. If he truly does have Amon's original power, then he could very well be our toughest opponent yet.
I agree. Even the three of us combined couldn't come close to matching Amon. I think we should turn back while we still can.
Oh, come off it. It's Mammon. So what if he got a little more power? I can still kick his ass.
Just because you're too stupid to comprehend what gaining Amon's power means doesn't mean you have to drag the rest of us into your suicide attempt.
Stupid? Oh, that's it, monkey brains. I ought to show you a thing or two. You come
You doing alright, Akira? You've been really quiet since we talked to that guy.
That's what I was feeling, huh?
Akira?
doing okay?
Dumbasses, quit squabbling amongst yourselves. The Demon Emperor has just handed us a gift on a silver platter.
Gift? How can you say that, Amon? We have to fight your original power. We're basically doomed.
As overdramatic as he is being, I do have to agree with both here, Amon. It would be folly to run into this blindly.
Don't you two get it? That's exactly what the Demon Emperor is thinking too. But if we regain that power from Mammon, then there won't be a servant left who could come close to stopping us.
Well, yes, but do you really think we have what it takes to fight yourself at the peak of your power? I mean, sure, we've managed so far, but now you're human.
You know, there was a time I would have agreed with you, Hathor. But traveling so far in this human body, I've begun to see things in a different light. We demons are born with a power, and that power never changes. From the start till the finish, we are what we were made to be. Humans start off so pathetic. You begin to wonder how they manage to survive as long as they have. But they have something we demons do not. The ability to grow, to push past their initial weakness. It's a power I underestimated, which is why that Demon Emperor was so easily able to defeat me. But now, he's the one underestimating me. Mammon won't be the pushover he once was. But even with my original power, he won't stand a chance against what I've become.
After Akira's encouragement, the five of us headed off into the depths of the third Nomos. For a while longer, it continued in its usual tight twisting manner, but as we reached the final floor, the Nomos suddenly opened up. This floor was massive compared to its previous ones, full of long stretching hallways and wide open space. As we made our way through, we eventually came across a large door, one very similar to the one we had encountered on the Earth Nomos. And much like that one, this door was indeed locked, meaning it was key hunting time. We fanned out across the top floor and found it led to a variety of paths leading back down to previous floors, but into sections of those floors we hadn't been before. Great, this key could be anywhere. This is gonna take a while. Nothing here, a chest, nothing here, the demonic blade Hinokaketsuchi, Wait, what? What the fuck is this doing here? Tentatively, I reached out towards the blade, and surprisingly, it easily came free. Huh. Well, this is gonna make things easier. With that, we continued our search and eventually managed to track down the key. With it in hand, we returned to the door, pushed past, and got ready to confront the leader of this Nomos.
And when they show up, I'll be all, you face the full power of Mammon! And they'll be like, no, spare us, mighty Mammon! Then I'll strike down those jerks, Sebek and Thoth! And then Hathor, oh, she'll be all, oh, you're so handsome, Mammon!
Oh, what the fuck am I looking at?
You guys are here already!
Well, if it isn't Riddle Mammon. Thinking he's moved up to big boy pants, huh?
Still acting as creepy as ever around Hathor, I see.
What? No, I was just,
How pathetic can you get?
Damn you three! Always mocking me. Well, the shoe's on the other foot now. With the power I have, you three will never be able to pick on me again! Because this power
It's my power.
What? Who the heck is... Oh. Oh. So you must be what's left of Amon. You were the one I was most looking forward to crushing. To see that pride come crashing down before me.
I'll make this easy for you, Mammon. Surrender now, and I'll make your death as painless as possible.
Surrender? You're the one who should be groveling at my feet, Amon. The Demon Emperor has seen my potential and granted me the power that I rightfully deserve.
The only thing the Demon Emperor's gifts strengthened was your ego, Mammon. It doesn't matter what your power is or where it came from. You are, and always have been, a pathetic wretch gnawing at the scraps of your betters, and it's time you gave back what is rightfully mine.
Well, you can talk a big game, but you don't have the strength to back it up. Soon you shall see just how powerful I've become. I, the mighty Mammon, shall be the one who defeats you. What? How? It wasn't supposed to end this way. No! No!
Looks like everything's back to the way it should be.
Aha! We did it! I never doubted for a single moment.
Looks like Amon's finally back in peak fighting form.
Oh, please. If anything, he's even more powerful than he was before.
Alright, enough, you guys. All this power is the final step in a long journey. Now Hazama doesn't even stand a chance of stopping us. Right, Stripe? Stripe?
Sorry, I was just kind of lost in thought there. Congratulations on getting Amon's power, Akira.
Look, I've never exactly been great at this sort of thing, but, is something wrong?
Could it be the mighty Akira is worried about little old me?
Wait, I never said that. I just... I need you in top fighting form if we're gonna face Hazama, so...
Sorry. Really, I was just thinking. I was just surprised is all.
What do you mean? Has my form changed that much?
No, it's nothing to do with that. It's just, we've only been in this tower for such a short while, really, when you think about it. It wasn't that long ago that kobolds and goblins were giving us so much trouble. And yet, just look at you now. You're standing shoulder to shoulder with high-ranking demons.
Hey, don't sell yourself short in all this. That sword recognized you as a wielder, didn't it?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking about. It's just, what's gonna happen to us when we go home?
Home?
Yeah, once we've beaten the Demon Emperor, are we gonna keep all this power we've gained? That's the case. If we end up turning into something like him, what if we're the ones who end up terrorizing the school?
What? You would never do something like that. And neither would I, for that matter. That's a ridiculous worry to have.
I know. But if worse comes to worse, I guess I'll always have you around to keep me in line, huh? Yeah, now that I say it, that sounds pretty good. Alright, Akira, how about we make a promise with one another?
A promise?
Look, it's nothing special. Just promise me that when we get back, if I ever get too full of myself, you'll knock some sense into me. And I'll do the same for you. Deal?
Yeah, sure, but I doubt it'll ever come to that.
I know, but thanks for agreeing anyways. Great. Sorry for getting all sentimental there, but it's good knowing I have you on my side, Akira. Well, I guess we should start getting ready to head to the next level, and hey! Thoth! You better not be snooping through my bag! I told you that magnetite is for the next floor!
Oh, come on. Would it be so bad to take just a little bit for this victory celebration?
Once we get back...
With Akira and Amon's power now fully returned, we were ready to move onwards. Key in hand, we scrounged off Mammon's body, we made our way through the short remainder of the third Nomos behind him, until we finally found yet another gate. Once more, we pushed through, and once more, we arrived at a new Nomos. The fourth Nomos was... actually not really all that different from the first Nomos. Very sort of deserty and arid. However, its layout was certainly unique. rather than opting for a string of pitch black rooms, the fourth Nomos went all in on warp pads. The things were littering the floor like a minefield, meaning we had to watch every step we took, and backtracking was a near constant chore. Still, it was far from enough to deter us, and we pushed onwards. Eventually, we came across yet another statue of the Demon Emperor blocking our path, so we... Holy shit, that's not a statue.
Well, I must commend you, boss. I thought Mammon would at least be able to take out one of you dregs.
It's him!
You son of a bitch! Well now, Akira, you certainly have gained a new look since I last laid eyes on you. Such a beastly form. I take it that Drek Amon is hiding in there as well.
Laugh while you can, Emperor. Soon we'll reach your throne room and you'll get to see this power up close and personal.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots, Akira. But you're not wrong. You've only got this floor and the next before you reach my throne. So, as a sign of good faith, to show how truly magnanimous I am, I thought it'd appear before you and tell you now. The minions you fight here will be the last you need face.
What?
Oh, at first it was fun to watch you struggle with my various demons. But I must say, it loses its charm rather quickly. Regardless, you've proven you might actually be competent enough opponents that I won't be bored senseless knocking you around. Defeat my final minion and make it to my throne room. I hope I won't be disappointed.
Well, that was certainly unsettling, but on the plus side, it does mean we're close to the top, doesn't it?
Do you guys have any idea what these last minions we'll have to face are? It might be a good idea to get prepared for them.
Well, we've beaten most of the more vocal ones, so that just leaves,
Feral ones. Specifically, Hecaton Kyrie's Tiamat Cthulhu, and the biggest one of all, Ajidahaka. Are they tough? Is there going to be anything we need to look out for?
Tough is about all they are, actually.
They're little more than mindless beasts, really, but their power certainly is incredible.
It doesn't matter what they are. In the end, if they're standing in our way, then they'll fall just like the rest. And thus we continued on our way, now knowing just how close to our goal we actually were. Sure enough, the demons that awaited us on this floor were the ones Akira had mentioned. Unlike all the previous demons though, they didn't really talk or anything, and instead just attacked us almost immediately on sight. Still, with the amount of power we had gained up to this point, a simplistic bout of who's stronger than who these demons offered seemed like kind of a walk in the park. Before long, Hecaton Kyrie's, Tiamat, Cthulhu, and the gigantic Ajidahaka all fell before us. Which means, if the Demon Emperor was telling the truth, we truly were in the final stretch here. We made our way through the last couple corridors remaining in the fourth Nomos, approached the gate, and entered the Heavenly Nomos. That name proved rather poignant, as the Heavenly Nomos was bathed in a somewhat otherworldly glow. We did a little light reconnaissance, and it turned out that the Heavenly Nomos was itself incredibly small. Magnitude so compared to the previous two Nomoses at least. However, that did not stop it from being as confusing as them. In fact, it might have made it worse. The Heavenly Nomos was a series of rooms cataloging every trial we had already had to overcome. Some rooms are pitch black, some shorted out my comp, some contained warp pads, there were one-way doors, invisible walls, damaging floors, you name it, the Heavenly Nomos had it. Oh, and lest we forget, a veritable army of demon grunts. Still, it was all stuff we had overcome before, and somewhat surprisingly, it seemed like what the Demon Emperor had said was true. There were no more bosses waiting to pounce on us. So, before long, after a lot of trial and error, we arrived at the gates of the Demon Emperor's throne. Wow, this is really it, huh?
It's certainly been a journey to get here, hasn't it?
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment for so long. That Emperor ain't gonna know what hit him.
Yeah, that brat is going to be seeing stars when we're done with him.
Oh, even Thoth's itching for a fight. There's no way we could lose.
All right, enough with the idle chatter, you guys. This is going to be our toughest opponent by far, no matter how pathetic he may have originally been. The power he's reached at this stage is undeniably immense. But, as long as we have each, long as we have... as long as we have each other, right?
Well, I wouldn't put it as cheesily as that, but,
Oh, come on, do you really need to keep up the bravado at this point? Just say what's on your mind.
fine. Just wanted to say, I wouldn't have made it this far without all of you here, so thanks.
Oh, Amon, I'm moved beyond words!
Don't need to tell us. We'll always have each other's backs. All 5 of us.
I guess you could say that that's what it means to be friends, after all.
Oh god, what's become of me? Alright, enough of this damn mushy crap. This really is it. Sebek!
Yo!
Hathor! Thoth!
Hell yeah!
Stripe!
Present!
Let's all march into that throne room and kick that damn brat's ass! Oh, so you finally deemed to show yourself. God, I was getting ready to doze off. No getting out of this, Hazama. You're going down, here and now. Yes, we'll get to the fighting in a moment. But before that, I wanted to say, I'm impressed, Akira. Impressed? While no lowly human could ever achieve what I have and become the being that I am, you are probably the closest anyone has come. As cliched as it may sound, you and I are not so different. Never compare myself to a worm like you. Oh, but you are so similar to me. And you don't even seem to realize it, Akira. I mean, just look at you. It's not the look I would have gone with. You look like you were just ripped out of some cheesy action manga. But still, you've learned the most important lesson there is to learn. That humanity is nothing but an anchor, forever holding you back. I haven't cast off my humanity like you did, Hazama. I just... Oh, but you have, Akira. Just look at you. You're more beast than man at this point. You may not even realize it yourself, but you've thrown away everything that could tie you to that pathetic former self. And in that regard, you and I are exactly the same.
Akira's nothing like you!
That's right.
The only reason Akira's like this is because you forced him into a corner. It's the only option he had. But unlike you, Akira would never force his will on an entire school of innocent students just because he's unhappy with how his life turned out. You're the only monster here, Idio.
You humans. Oh, so self-righteous. Thinking you're always in the right. Unable to see the hypocrisy dancing right in front of your nose. Since the very beginning, you've been a blight upon my tower, Stripe. One I thought my minions would be able to handle. But it looks like I have to take care of everything myself. First, I shall wipe out you, then that infernal school, and then I, alone, shall stand as the perfect being that I am. For I am the one, the only, the immaculate, the perfect Demon Emperor! What? What? That's impossible! That's right. I didn't lose because I'm the Demon Emperor. No one can beat me. Is that you, Rachel?
Whoa, what the heck was that?
The tower is being drawn back into the expanse.
What? Does that mean we're gonna get sucked in as well? Is there something we should be...
It's fine, Stripe. Since we won, ownership of the tower has been transferred over to me. I'll be able to open a gate back to the human world before we get sucked in.
Oh, okay, that's good. Well, then what are you waiting for? We should get going, and then we'll...
I won't be coming with you, Stripe.
Huh? No! What? No! We promised we'd go back together, didn't we?
Do you really think I can go back looking like this, Stripe? I'm basically a full-blown demon at this point.
Well, that still doesn't mean that you have to...
Look, Stripe, I knew this was coming since the beginning. Amon basically told me this much when we formed our contract. I knew the consequences going in. Now that the status quo is finally returning after everything Hazama did, all things human must return to the human world, and all things demonic back to the expanse.
But you're still human too, aren't you?
You're a good friend, Stripe. I didn't think there'd be anything I'd miss back home, but it is gonna suck not being able to see you again. Come on, I'll open the portal for you, and we can all say our last goodbyes.
No, this isn't right. I can't just abandon a friend like that. If you're gonna stay, then I'll stay too. We'll figure out some way to...
I had a feeling you might say that, although I was really hoping you didn't.
You sure we gotta send her back, Amon? I mean, she may be human, but she's tough as nails. You'd be hard-pressed to find a demon that could take her down one-on-one.
Quiet, Sebek. I'm sure Amon has put plenty of thought into this decision.
I know, but... well, I'm just gonna miss her is all.
Me too. She was a good addition to our group. Isn't that right, Thoth, what the heck are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just giving one final farewell.
Alright, that's enough, you three. Come on, we'll carry her out of the portal, and then it's back to the expanse for us. So long, Stripe.
Well, looks like things are going to go back to the way they used to be, right, Amon?
Yeah, actually, about that, there was one other thing I wanted to ask you guys. It's not really a big deal or anything, but, could you call me Akira from now on?
The constant pressure of the sun's rays eventually brought me back to reality. As I groggily pushed myself up, I realized I was sprawled out on a patch of cold pavement. It took me a second to remember what exactly had happened, but when I did, I jumped to my feet, scanned my surroundings, and quickly realized I was home. That means Akira's gone, off in some place I have no hope of reaching on my own. It was then that I noticed where exactly I was and realized the implications of what had happened. Before me stood a massive crater, a place formerly occupied by the school. I don't know what the Demon Emperor had done to it, whether it was still lost in the expanse or destroyed entirely. Was this really all I had been able to accomplish? After everything I went through, I couldn't save a single soul? What was even the point of all this? Why did I do any of it if all of it was just going to lead to, what the heck? It was at that moment I noticed a weight in my back pocket. I reached back to see what it was and pulled out... What? Why would you... You could have at least left me my sword or something. Alright. You know what? Just because things look bleak doesn't mean all hope's lost. That's right, I can't give up hope now. Akira's still out there, and maybe the rest of the school is too. Yeah, I mean, I might not be able to do anything right now, but as long as there's hope, I can still keep moving. Wait for me, Akira. I'll find some way back into the expanse. And then, well, first I'll probably pay you back for knocking me unconscious, and after that, we'll work it out. Alright. Future is still bright ahead of me. I won't back down now. Let's go! A detective, huh? That might not be such a bad idea. Definitely be the best profession for finding leads on a demonic world. Detective Tamaki. That doesn't sound bad at all. Oh, it sounds weird not being called by my nickname. Oh, anyways, better get ready for my first day at my new school. I do miss my old uniform, though. Who the hell picks out all gray for their school colors?